since we're doing a Beetlejuice look, his look was very dead. I mean, he's a dead guy. And I've recently discovered having a reference picture up for whatever, especially if it's like a character inspired look, is going to be way more helpful than just trying to like come up with something on your own on the spot. So either practice, or if you're like me and you just don't really want to do that, pull up a reference picture. So let's just get started. My face is already, I primed just like these areas here because I got large pores there. So right now I'm just taking some tissue paper and I'm pulling it in half. I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto my face first. Spackling it on. I'm going to stick that on, and I'm really going to press it into the glue because I want the glue to be able to soak through that. I'm going to take a little bit more glue and I'm just going to spackle that on in different areas where I want it to look super rotten and disgusting. If you have tweezers or anything like that, just start like pulling the middle parts out. That's when it's fully dry that you want to start doing that, because you want it to look like it's molding, like you want it to look like body rot, and that's pretty gross. So taking little bits and I'm just tearing them upward. We're gonna go in with the white body paint. So here's this big ass Bahama Mama. Start painting that on and just smoothing down those edges over there. And this does not have to be perfect because you did it, girl. Next, I'm gonna take a gel eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in Blackest Black, and I'm going to take just a flat brush. Just any dense brush will be totally fine. And I'm gonna kind of go over like my lid area, just a little bit underneath, just as like a really dark base, because the eyes are gonna be sort of like a reddish purple. This is what I'm getting for my reference picture. Just all around here is, it's more of like a cool toned purple, but it looks different in different pictures and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna go with it. And I didn't have to use a primer on my eyes or anything because this is not a perfect look. It's not something I'm gonna be worried about like creasing or anything like that. Put a little bit underneath. And again, this is not a very perfected look. Very smeary and messy, and it's gonna be really easy for everyone to recreate. And it's just cool, like it's such an iconic look, like even though like it's a costume look, like it's just the coolest thing ever. Like as soon as someone sees you, they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're Beetlejuice, and you'll be like, don't say it 2 more times. I'm just gonna take my finger and just blend out the edges because I want it to look really smoky and dead. You can sort of see like where my lash line is, like where I didn't work it in very well, so I'm gonna go back and just try to fill those in as best as I can. This is just a Coastal Scents palette. It's the 26 Shadow Blush palette. I'm gonna be using this one right here. I feel like everybody has a color like this. And I'm just gonna go over the black, and I'm gonna kind of make it meet with the white as well. So I'm gonna go in with that same dark purple. I'm gonna kind of follow like from the top of my ear, like right, because like here's my cheekbone, but I'm gonna go literally right underneath it. Literally. same exact brush that I was using all over my eyes, just wipe it off. I'm going to go in with a really dark, deep green. We're just going to kind of make like a haze around it right now. I'm going to go over the tissue paper with the cream paint and just like, I'm lightly throwing it on there, but mostly I just want like the white tissue paper to be covered up. And the more bunchy and messy the tissue paper looks, the better it's gonna look. That brush that we used for the gel liner, we're just going to go back into those areas that we ripped. Just going to go back into those areas that we sort of ripped open to make it look moldy. We're going to go in with that same gel liner, the areas that we ripped out, going through the edges, just so like, because the darker you make something, the farther away it's going to seem, so it's going to look like those parts are actually sunken in. Go back with that fluffy brush, and because you're just going to want to keep layering the colors. That's what's going to make it look a little bit more realistic. And now all you really want to do is just like tease your hair and make it look really freaked out. If you have some green spray, like hairspray, that would be really, really cool. I don't have any at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go tease my hair. I'm going to put on a striped shirt, and you guys will be able to see the finished look.